Greetings, everybody. Welcome. It is indeed 6 p.m. and we are live with the clinic. And as you can see, I've got a bit of a mismatch on the screen here. I'm just going to bring up my video so you can see me. Where am I? Hopefully we can see me. Yeah, there you go. We can see me. I'm putting me on. Ideally just me, but we'll see. I can't find the thing to make it bigger. I think if anyone else has got your video, can you make sure it's off? And then it makes me easier. No, you see, I have to leave it like that. Thought I could make it bigger. Never mind, it is what it is. There I am. I'm going to dive in. The topic tonight, another how. How do we regain or grow our confidence? I want to promote an exercise with you all in order that we boost and bolster your confidence. I make no secret of the fact that I encourage and promote the idea of trading for a living. How then do you confirm for yourself that indeed we could make this work and indeed give up your day job or improve the quality of your life or whatever it is you might have as a goal here? Well, a simple exercise really. We, and that is the royal we, as in you individually. As you can see on the screen, I don't have our regular strategy. I want to make these videos public, so there's no way on the face of the planet I am putting our best day out strategies up for public. This one then is something I dug up from the archives, if you like. It is called red light, green light, and for any of my disciples, if you like, if we go and move this there and we go template strategies and I scroll down, in your template strategies you will see something called red light, green light, and it's a bit of a mishmash of that. An old one, a golden oldie if you like, not a bad one, not a bad one at all, and we'll explain why in a moment. Okay, so yeah, we, as in the royal we, you, will spend a session, a full trading session, ideally trading closed bar to closed bar. Most of your back testing is done closed bar to closed bar, is it not? Why then shouldn't you trade that way? Let me elaborate. Okay, close bar to close bar, and in this case it's different in that the longer your trading session, the better. The reason for that is you will have more data. We've discussed before how we are data analysts. Data, analyze, decision. We see the data, we make the analysis, we make a decision. Ideally, some of us don't. Some of us go, oh, SH1T, it's going up, I'm going to buy it. Oh, SH1T, it's going down, I'm going to sell it. And some of us like to think we're a bit smarter, and some of us, I'm not muted. Someone's asking, am I muted? Can anyone else give me a sound check? Can you hear me? Do we have a sound check? No, sound check. Okay, it's good. There you go. Thanks for that. So it is just someone who has their speakers off. Done. Thanks, Kim. Okay. Ideally in the chat, lads, no discussing our major strategies until after I end the recording. Would you? Is that okay? Thank you, everybody. And thanks, Henrik. I'm glad you're there. I've got the chat open now. I can see it all. Now, where was I? Where indeed was I? Yeah, it's different, as in the longer you do this, the longer you make your trading sessions, the better. Because ideally you're comparing it to any other regular job. And there's very few regular jobs that will let you work 2 or 3 hours a day, as I do. So do it for 4 or 6 hours a day. 2 lots of 2, 2 lots of 3. Do what you can. Put in the effort that you can. But don't do it when the markets are closed. Pick a time, a regular time when the markets are open. London, New York, the overlap, work it out. It should be, of course, trialed in demo mode, obviously, so as to seriously boost your confidence. Looking at the big picture results, not the mini wins. Oh, I made 20 pips. No, forget the mini wins and the mini losses. Look at the big picture results. That's what I want you to do here. How does the exercise work? Well, I'm going to mute you there, Kevin, because I can hear some feedback. Sorry for that. Well, ideally, how does the exercise work? Well, mostly any back testing we do yields positive results, and it's carried out on an entry at the close of a bar, BFOs excluded. Ideally, major news events factored in, as in we know when non-farm payroll is, we know when other things are. So we take cognizance, we take note of the fact that there was a major news item there. So your back testing isn't just a glance, yeah, that's okay, bosh, loads of money. It's not that. It's have you checked? And you can all see that if I go onto my internet there, and will it go big? Will it show? Yeah, you can see the economic calendar is open on another window for me. Every time I put a chart on, I mean every time I put a chart on, the economic calendar gets open. Am I trading on a Monday? No. Force of habit. I've opened the charts. I'll open the economic calendar and I'll have a look at it. Canada Thanksgiving Day. If any Canadians have joined us today, thank you that you've joined us on a holiday. Appreciate that. Now, where's my notes? I made lots of notes. I think they is good notes. They is good notes. Yeah. Exit also, excuse me, exit also at the close of a bar. So we're trading a 1 minute chart, closed bar in, closed bar out. There's no grey area now, is there? There's no doubts, there's no issues, there's no, oh, but I thought this was a red bar, so I bricked myself and closed the trade. Was it below the line? Did the other bit go red? What is your major malfunction? We will then clearly have an issue, and it'll be yours, or there'll be an issue with the chart. Fair enough, no problem. It happens. There are losses. Losses are inevitable. Anyone, any alleged pro trader who tells you that, oh no, I've got a 100% winning strategy and there's no losses on it, just punch him in the face because he's lying. Losses are inevitable. Yes, they should be small. There will be a valid place to put your stop loss. Your losses will be small. Your wins can be small, or they can be a break even, or there can be a big win. There's no possibility for a big loss. Not if you're looking at one of my strategies. End of story, end of discussion. So yeah, exit at the close of a bar. The crucial factor here to consider is that there will be some losses. We must factor in the steps in the process document, and we have one of those. So whichever of my strategies you are using, and I've got this one that's open now. This one was built for the dynamic edge, the dynamic trader, the DT2, the DWL3, however you call it, whatever you view it as, that's what it's for. But as you can see, there are 6 pointers and there are 5 pointers, and there are, the steps in the process: divergence, rejection of a line, signal, and how strong is my signal. We need to know that. We do ideally need to know that. And that will help us with range, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who say, oh, but I got caught out in range, I took 3 rangy trades, gave up, and then it went off and did something. Was it a 5 or a 6 pointer? Because you seldom get them in range. That's the reality. Moving on. Yeah, so you're looking only for 5 and 6 point scoring entries. This will help us to eliminate the range trading. It won't stamp it out, but it will help. And it will help us with overtrading. Again, it won't stamp it out, but it will help. It will probably eliminate a lot of re-entry ideas and reduce the number of trades taken, thereby reducing the cost to trade charges, be they spread or commission. It will reduce those. So I've prepped an exercise here based on an old strategy, the old strategy being red light, green light. It's available to those who know me. It's in your folder, template strategies. Have a look if you wish. You don't need, it's not an improvement. It really isn't an upgrade from what you're using at the moment, especially if you're on Follow the Yellow Brick Road or Inspect the Morse or something sensible, the exercise, we'll run through an example strategy using the close bar to close bar over a morning or an afternoon, ideally keeping a score of the pips available and the pips that would have been lost on a simple journal. Then my lovelies, then you need to figure out what you earn from your regular life. Maybe it's 50 grand a year, maybe it's 30 grand a year, maybe you only work week to week, month to month. Whatever it is, you've got numbers. You got a pay slip. It's got numbers on it. Look at the numbers. Those numbers will tell you, hey, you can't afford to live on this, or hey, you're just getting by on this, or hey, you're doing quite well on this. What do you want from this? You know why you're here. Either it's more time, it's more money, you know what you want, but you've got a number now on a payslip or on a business return, a CRO form. You've got a number. Look at the number. Now, we're going to carry out an exercise and it will tell us how many pips you will average in an average week, month, day, hour, year. That's it. You will end up with a number of pips. Now you convert the pips to a lot size or a stake or whatever it is that you need, and you can say, okay, I'm making 50 pips a day. Great. 50 pips a day or 50 pips a year, but you're making 50,000 a year, so you need to trade £1,000 a pip to make the 50,000 a year. Obviously, that's an outlandish comparison and not real at all. Let's say realistically you can make 10 pips an hour, and you're going to work 3 hours a day. That's 30 pips a day. Okay, what lot size or what stake size do you need to put in to 30 pips to get out your weekly, monthly, annual salary? That's on you to figure out. It's simple maths, lads. It really is simple maths. And I'm going to open up an Excel spreadsheet, hopefully, and I'm going to minimize it, hopefully too, and I'm going to make it a different shape. There it is, it's a different shape. And I'm going to drag it in here. And I'm going to say in here that we want pips and we want hours, and yeah, that's it. We don't even need the hours. We just want the pips, don't we? Really, we want the pips. That's what we're interested in initially. I'll move him over there for the moment. And you all know, hopefully you all know, my favorite trading time of the day. I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm on my own, I'm undisturbed. I usually have my phone on silent mode, on flight mode usually, and I won't check it. I don't care who's dying, whose house is on burning down. Well, I don't care. Leave me alone while I'm making me money. I'll ring you back and I'll figure out how to help you then. Between 7 and 9, that's my major trading time. So let's put on here an indicator that will tell us about pips. Let's move Ugly Mug down there and stick this on. We're going to go close bar to close bar. With this strategy, green must be above red, and for the signal to be valid, the line or the cross must be above this value of 21. Over here, I've got a simple well, it's an exponential EMA, but I've got one EMA on screen. We won't worry about what the value is because it's not part of our regular strategy. We're simply looking at this as an exercise. But that's a closed bar. We all agree it's a closed bar, do we not? It's a closed bar. And I know it's before 7, it's 6:59, I accept that. But in your trading plan, your daily trading plan, it clearly states you're at the charts from X time 30 minutes before your first trade. So I'm here from 6:30, maybe 6:45, because I am the FLB, like, you know, effing lazy, but it is what it is. So I'd be allowed to take that entry. Okay, so that's where I'm going in. And in this case, without any other indicators on screen, the invalidation or the stop would be the last swing low. It would be 7 pips. Ideally then, I'm looking for 14 off that. That's it, 2-to-1 reward risk ratio. But as we examine these bars, yes, it breaches the line, closes above, breaches the line, closes above, carries on. There is the first close below the line. So there is my exit. End of story, exit. I'm out with 38.5 pips, and I'm going to write 38.5 in the window right there. Someone's going to say in a minute, oh, but the spread, oh, but the this, oh, but the that. Take it off, leave it on, do what you like. I get a half a pip spread. You know what you get. Factor it in. Do factor it in if it's an issue to you. Okay? I'm going to put on there 38.5 pips, and as you can see, there is the spreadsheet that says 38.5 pips. Moving on. Is this sell valid? Well, no, because green's still in charge. I can't sell that. Okay, can I buy it again? There. Well, technically, yeah, I can buy it again there. Okay, so if I did, and obviously without a divergence tool, I would buy that again, and there is my close loss, and that is a -5. Is it not? Again, there's a spread. I don't care. I'm not going to worry about the spread. I'm not going to worry about the detail. I know the devil's in the detail. Don't care. There then is a buy. And I'm in the buy, and yes, there's a stop, and there is the close bar below it, and I'm going to say you are a -3. -3. Good, bad, ugly. I'm putting it all in. I'm putting it all out there because I want this to be the, what's the word, the ABF, the absolute bloody final nail in your coffin that says you're either fixed or you're and you've got to sort your life out. This is not hard. If it was hard, I couldn't do it. Lads, I grew up in Liverpool with nothing, and I can do this. I do this often and regularly. You've all been on sessions with me. You've all made pips. You've all been shown where I'm getting in, where I'm getting out, and why. And we've made pips together, haven't we? So here you go. That now is a valid sell. So he's crossed down here. So you're in the sell. Let's say you'd only come out there and, oh, what am I to do, James? I'm a bar late. All right, well, we give you the bar late. You're in the sell. There's a close above the line, and you're out with 22.4 pips. 22.4. Will I worry about the points? I'll go on, I'll put them in. Sorry. There's the point. Now I can't sell that. I mean, I can't buy that because green isn't above red there. They're together, but he's not above. He's clearly not above. So I can't buy that. But there's a closed bar. I can sell that because red is now above green. I'm in the sell. He tips the line. I don't care. Where's my stop? My stop is up here. 20 pips away. As a worst case scenario, as at now, I could go with those closes and say 12 if I'm really, what's the word? A super duper weenie. Or if you follow me and you know where I like to put my stops, then you maybe have a PSAR on there as well, and maybe he's your stop. Well, in which case that would be where it is there, wouldn't it? So it is what it is. Now, close bar to close bar, in, out. We all agree that's an out. I can't buy that. Red still in charge. Does anyone disagree? If you disagree, by all means comment. If you don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Shut up and do it properly. So I'm going to add 32.9 on there. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades on the go. We started at 6:30. It's 8:30. We've been at it 2 hours now. Okay, I don't feel terribly burned out after 2 hours. Let's say we need to get rid of him for a minute. We move the chart over and we look at the last part of my day, which is 7 till 9. Where is the long? Yeah, he does crack up there. That's the close bar. Oh dearie, and it's not. It's still red. That's the close bar. That's it. What's the size of that bar? He's 112 at the bottom. He's 121 at these 11 pips. Okay, I wouldn't say he's a BFO by any means, but there's the closed bar to close bar, and you're up 6.6 pips. I'm not being, what's the word, overly optimistic nor overly pessimistic. This is an it is what it is kind of deal. Trading really is that deal. It is what it is. You'll get what you get. And all. You won't get more than what's on the table. You won't get less. You could say, oh, but I would have come out there because the bar. Well, now you're not trading close bar to close bar. This is an exercise designed to have you get out of your regular job, or if you've already retired and you want to pay off that extra mortgage or buy the new car or go on the business class flights, whatever it is you want, this is that. That's what this is. In plain, simple, one-syllable word answers, that's what this is. In your face, dude. And all. Okay, so you're up 6. I've put 6.6 there. Can I sell it? Not yet, no. Let's go down here. Can I sell that? Yeah, I can sell that. I can, oops, but now you've moved, haven't you? I can sell that. Closed bar. It's a loss. Oh no, James, you just talked us into a loss. I don't care. I don't care. Suck it up, big boy. The world's tough. Now there you go, there's a loss of minus 8.6 pips, minus 8.6 pips. And we're going to carry on till 9. Can I buy it? No. Can I buy that? No. Can I buy that? Yes. Okay, and there it is, 9 o'clock, and I've lost 4.4 pips after 9 o'clock. Minus 4.4 pips, minus 4.4. And I'm not lying to you, I did not prep this ahead of. You guys all know, and if I'm not telling you the truth, comment by all means, put it up on there. He doesn't trade 7 till 9. This is going on public YouTube Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm stating I trade for myself between 7 and 9, and we are 35 people online live. You all know that. The people who are in this session, you know it. So if I'm telling fibs, put the comment up there. I've no problem with that. So I've just lost 4.4 pips. There now is my, if you like, allegedly simple journal. And I'm going to go formulas. I'm going to make that big because there's my auto sum all of that. Enter, make it small, 79.4 pips. Okay, yeah, that's a decent day. I've done that in the morning. I've done more than it. I've done less than it. 79.4 pips in the morning. Cool. Okay. Now you know what your salary is per day, because that's one day, isn't it? Maybe your salary is €200 a day. Maybe it's £400 a day. Maybe it's whatever it is. Okay, so we need a lot size or a stake size. Let's just, I don't know. How about we say, my salary, James, someone throw me a number. What is a sensible and fair salary these days? I am way out of touch for a day's wages. Someone give me a number in the chat. What is a fair salary for a day's pay these days? Because I won't lie to you, I have no idea. It's 2014 since I had one of them. No, it's not. It's 2012 since I had one of them there job thingies. That's a long time. 400, says Kevin. Okay, so 400 is a day's pay. Okay, so we want to say plus that divided by that. You're trading $5, €5, £5 per pip. That is taxed. That's spread betting, possibly, depending on where you live. So that's not. Okay? $50 an hour is $400 an hour. Okay, you're trading 5 a pip. £5, €5, $5 per pip. Now, I don't suggest you do it right out the gate, but maybe you start at 1 or 50 pence close bar to close bar. And when you get to, let's say, double that, okay, when you get to 10 and you can say plus that times that, when your earnings from trading are equal to twice what you were making in your job, and let's go up here and go job, let's go stake, let's go trade, when that equals twice that on a consistently regular basis, what's the point in taking that anymore and doing 8, 9 or 12 hours or whatever the day you do in your regular life? I know I was the financial director and I still put in 10-hour days, and then it was half an hour there and half an hour back. So there was 10 or 11 hours a day when I was out the house. And as the financial director, I probably wasn't on that back then. I think I used to get about £1,000 a week. There was benefits, there was bonus and stuff like that. So it would have been more with the bonuses and everything. And of course, I gave myself a credit card. And fair enough. But that aside, that's not silly and it's not dumb or anything, is it? Ideally not, anyway. Let's get rid of him. Let's get that on the go, and let's go NAS. Let's have a look at an afternoon. I haven't looked at the NAS either. Let's go NAS and let's say, okay, we want the open out the way, James, because we're terrified of doing the open. Didn't we just discuss last week that we thought 1440 was when it all settled down? That's what we said, wasn't it? 1440, we're safe from there. So we're still 35 people online. Does anyone have an objection if I go from 1440 to say 1700? Or have you got a different hours in mind? You tell me. Perfect, says Kevin. That'll do. Well, it's popping up. I'm hoping it shows up on the recording. I don't know. Go for it, says Michelle. Thank you. And perfect, says Ben. Then that's what we'll do. So we'll put him on there. We'll stick him over there and we go, you're a closed bar, but you're not ready. You're a BFO. You are, you know what? in the interests of just bloody do it, James, let's just bloody do it, BFO or not, and be bloody minded about it. And there you go. So close bar to close bar, we've made 19 pips. So I'm going to go a little bit below that and go 19.3. Boom. Now we're sitting on the sell there. He's not allowed. We're sitting on the sell there. He's crossing there, so I'm going to say he's allowed, and I'm going to move him over there, and he's a closed bar. I'm going to say 8.2. 8.2. Boom. Am I allowed by it? No, it hasn't crossed. Am I allowed by that one? Yeah, it's crossed. Okay, so I'm buying that one. Oh, please stay where you are. You stay there and just you move. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Minus 19.5. Minus 19.5. Enter. So I've got a 19.3, an 8.2, and a minus 19.5. Can I buy that? Yes, I can. And it's that bit there. You've got to grab the right corner. And I'm out there with 7.6 pips. So we go 7.6. We're going till 5 p.m., aren't we? 5 p.m. Can I buy it again? Yes, I can buy it again. Move him over there. It's there. We're going to go worst case scenario. We're minus 15. Minus 15. Okay. Can I sell him? No. Can I sell him? Yeah, I can sell him. And there you go. This shows you I haven't considered this, because if I'd pre-considered it, I surely would have picked better signals, wouldn't I? I would have cherry-picked them and said, oh, look how brilliant my systems are. This is delivering a loss. Minus 6. Minus 6. Okay, can I buy it? No. Can I sell it? Yes, I can sell you. I can sell you. Red's still above. I'm going to sell you. I'm going to sell you. And I'm out there with 9 pips. 9.2. 9.2. What time is it? 1600. I can still sell it. I can't buy that, but I'm out. I can sell it again. Selling, selling, selling. Close above. 6 pips. 6 pips. As always, if there's a question, if there's an issue, please do holler. I've got to move him off while I move that chart over. We're going just till 1700. Shift your ugly mug out the way there, James. That sell was the 6 pips. Oh, wait, I've lost. Shucks, shucker. It was a sell here somewhere, wasn't it? It was from him. Yeah, we sold from him. No, that can't be right, because now he says 10 pips. Does anyone remember where I was just looking at? I think it was that one. That sell. So it wasn't this one, was it? Or was it? Yeah, he was 6 pips. Cool, it was him. I can't buy it. DMI very nice. Yeah, we used to use that a long time ago, Henrik. It was our number sort of go-to guy, the DMI. That was it. It was the bit at the bottom that was part of the double cross all those long times ago. You got to 1600. Okay, so now I can't buy it with that one. That was the out. We can sell it again, but there's a closed bar, so we are minus 9. Minus 9. I'm going to put it in there. I went through something trustworthy. Well, you'll like that one, Henrik. Have a look at it. It's in the settings. You'll find it. All the details are in there. So he's out, he's in, and there's the closed bar. He's a plus 9. So there's a minus 9 and a plus 9. And then we still can't buy it over there, but we're out to sell. There is a buy. Open there on the close of that bar. There does exist a double cross, if you like, and we can buy him to the closed bar with 39 pips. 39 pips. 39. Now, remember, those of you who've learnt with me, remember that TWE spreadsheet that I share with you. This is that indicator. Don't argue with it. Buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it, and buy it, and so on. Every cross, you buy it, you sell it, and you get on with it. That was that indicator. You've all seen the spreadsheet. You've all got access to it in your trading folder. The TWE, it begins. It's in more. That's the spreadsheet. That's the indicator that generated that spreadsheet. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, he was where we were out. We can't sell it because Green's still in charge. We can sell him with a loss of 12 pips. And then we can buy him. Actually, he's not above the 21, so we really can't buy him. So we're going to put the minus 12 in as the last one, minus 12. And now bring in the spreadsheet and we'll do the same thing. I can't find the thing, so I'm just going to type it in at some brackets, that stuff there, close brackets, enter, 36.8 pips. Same exercise exactly, 36.8 pips. If that's what you're making in an afternoon, that's what you've got to divide by your stake or your lot size to tell you when it is. But please bear in mind, this is a 2-hour sample. 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours-ish in the afternoon. That's all. If you're going to take this seriously, you should look at doing this for a full 8 hours or a full, when do you think you will trade? Oh, 7 till 10, James. 7 till 10 then. Or 2 till 9. Whatever the times you tell me, I'm going to trade from then till then. That's when I want you to backtest. What days? What days are you going to work? Backtest them. What weeks? Backtest the weeks that you're going to work. Are you going to work an on-farm payroll? No, don't backtest it. Are you going to work FOMC Wednesday evening? Well, don't backtest it then. If you're not going to work something, don't test it, don't look at it, don't deviate from your plan. Your plan is the plan. Stick to the plan. The deal is the deal. Stick to the deal. That's the way it's supposed to be. Because it is what it is. There is no truer statement I can make than it is what it is. And it will be what you make of it if you follow the bloody rules. There are rules. There will be losses. Look, we can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon. I don't care. You don't care. There's no emotion attached to this. No emotion at all. It's a very black and white, in and out. That's a signal. Yes, it's valid. I'm having it. And all. Remember the TWE spreadsheet we spoke about? The gentleman who prepared that said to me, is it really that simple? And was I that stupid? And there was a couple of expletives in there in his questions. And I said yes to both. Now, would you like to increase your winnings by decreasing those snotty little losses in there? Oh yeah, let's look at how we do that. You all know, if you're watching this, well, okay, if you're live on this, you know we've got strategies that wipe the floor with that. And there's the more indicators, like one more and a different one, and it's better and it's easier. And yeah, but do you want something very, very simple? Well, there it is. It's called red light, green light, and it's right there in your template strategies. And if you want the individual tweakings with those, no, Kim, it's not. But if you want them, if you want the individual tweaks I've put on this one, you let me know and I will give them to you via the group, the settings of it. It's red light, green light, and I'll give you the settings on it. I intend to end the recording here now and upload that to YouTube for us, but I'm not going to end the session. I'm wide open to questions the minute I end the recording. Okay, I'll say please trade safe and I'll see you on the next live session, and I'll hit thank you and good night.